Hello, Live! Matt here with Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to our part 2. Let's play! Good to see you again. We hope you enjoy your time with Nintendo Switch 2. Welcome to her. So now I'm moving to the console itself. Okay? Let's play! Did you get all the stamps in Area A, the Joy-Con 2L area yet? Yes. Yep, you got every last one. Good job. You can head on through. Area B up ahead can be a little slippery, so watch your step. Area B, Nintendo Switch 2 console area. The X map is really handy, huh? You can pick any of the exhibits you visited before and zip right to it. This area is pretty big, so it might be best to move around using the map. So, you get clear medals for playing minigames and tech demos. And better you do at a minigame, the more medals you get. That really gets me pumped up. I got one question wrong. I should review the content. You can tilt the R stick left and right to pan the camera as you walk around. It makes hunting for stamps a whole lot easier. Air intake, lower left. USB Type-C connector, lower. I think I might be a little lost. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you can tilt the R stick down for a good look around. Oh. I can't stop thinking about that staff member who talked like a poet. My hands continued to tremble as I handed the controllers back. Air intake, lower right. Huh, it is facing downward just a little. Speaker R. Have you been getting medals from minigames and tech demos? If you're going to hop back to the last area to get some more medals, you should use the X map. This minigame was so much fun with 2 people, and he's not even listening to me. Just between you and me, let me tell you a little trick. Sometimes a minigame might feel just impossible, right? Or maybe you can't get into the tech demo because you don't have a 4K compatible TV or some sort of a piece of equipment. Well, in those situations, stand near the staff member and press Y in this pattern. Okay, they'll give you however many skip medals you need to clear the exhibition. Give it a try if you're really stuck. Think of this as my own little insight for you. I love to learn. I'm just focusing on reading all the insights. I'm glad you can get from area to area just by collecting stamps. Whoa, the vacuum cleaner and hair dryer noises were totally gone. That is wild. This place looks pretty slippery, but also kind of fun. Let's give it a shot. So that's where you can check out this noise reduction business, huh? I want to see what it's like. Let's go. Microphone. The microphone can also remove background noise. There's nothing here. Talking to the staff members is a good idea even if you don't have enough medals to play. It'll add the exhibit to your map so you can quickly check how many medals you needed to play. We're supposed to meet here, but he must have gotten lost. Game card slot. I think I'm missing something. I don't know. Audio jack. USB Type-C connector upper. This connector can be used to charge the console's battery, connect a camera, and more. Air vent. There sure are a lot of stamps on the edge of this area, huh? I didn't think there would be this many. Brightness sensor. Oh, it does have a brightness sensor. Volume buttons. The power button. My sixth sense, it speaks to me. It's saying there's a hidden stamp near here. They have fireworks? I need to see this. That was such a pretty fireworks display. I'm so down with HDR compatibility. Well, the thing is, I'm not using a 4K TV right now, so I don't know how's that going to. Can I go down there? I never thought we'd get to take a look around somewhere like this. I'm going to check out every inch of this place, corner to corner, top to bottom. Magnetic connector left. So that's what's been missing. Touchscreen. This screen is gigantic. Okay, I'm missing one. Oh. I read in an insight that the sound of clapping specifically doesn't get removed. That sure came out of the left field. Speaker left. Nice. In this minigame, you'll need to spot the difference between pairs of videos. The image shown on screen when you play a game changes rapidly. We call the rate at which it changes the frame rate, which is measured in frames per second or FPS. The higher the frame rate, the smoother the game will look. Nintendo Switch 2 can reach up to 120 frames per second. Can you tell the smoothness of 120 FPS apart from other frame rates? Okay, I'll give it a try. I have to play this, um... Well, I can't do that now. Kasi 60 lang yung kaya ng monitor ko. That means it's time for the grand opening. One of the... So I have to use touchscreen for this? I think I would have to go to C now. Ito na, this is it. I collected the stamps, so I'm going to the next area. Mom, you can play the minigames. So kailangan kang bumaba. Okay. The plus button. X button. The Y button. The V button. A button. Please don't overexert yourself. Turn in only a single lost item at a time. But I already did turn in. Oh, welcome. Thanks for visiting the Lost and Found desk. Tee hee hee, hey hey hey. Did any of the exhibits catch your interest? I want to try out the stand angle minigame. Oh, and the one where the rumble turns into sound. NFC touch point. The home button. The C button. I know what you're thinking. This isn't a game. It's a tech demo, and you're right. But give it a try. You'll get to hear the sounds the Joy-Con 2 controllers can make. Now, as the name implies, HD Rumble 2 creates rumble. But it's more than vibrations. It can actually make its own sounds. Even without speakers. You might want to lower your system volume or mute your TV if you want to give it a shot. So, what do you say? Want to try out the HD Rumble 2 sound demo? Yes. Oh my gosh, eto na. Experience, okay. The exhibit requires button controls. The Nintendo Switch 2 system's HD Rumble 2 feature can produce sound. Here, you'll experience firsthand how these vibrations can turn into sound. Oh, I can hear it. It sounds like the Mario coin. Nice. It's okay. The HD Rumble 2 can produce a much greater range of rumble. Go ahead and experiment with the sounds. When you're done playing, don't forget to set the volume back to how it was. Ayun. Ah, the sweet sound of coins. You got that sound just from the rumble, right? It gets me every time. Mouse foot lower. The sync button. Joy-Con to magnetic connector. This is the only LED that's lit up. I can't help but stare at it. Mouse sensor. SR buttons. Release button. I'm miss I'm missing one. The right stick. There you go. But before anything else, I need to try the demos here first. You need one medal to play this game, and looks like you got it. Then I'll get this thing opened up. Here's guess the angle, including hints. Do you know what a 30-degree angle looks like? The Nintendo Switch 2 console stand can be freely set within a range of angles, so we made this minigame to test how precisely you measure those angles. First, you need to stand on the correct angle shown on screen. Then, when you... No, wag muna to. I'm starting to get the hang of these mouse controls. Just a little more practice and I'll have that second clear medal in the bag. So this is a new button. How are you so good at this? Teach me the trick. Be quick during the straightaways but slow down on the curves. Got it. The Rumble Pack is a blast from the past. That thing really added a jolt to my gameplay experience. Oh, looks like you've got at least 4 medals. Right. It's all set up. Introducing Speed Maze Long Walls. You got the hang of the mouse control yet? Yeah, they let you zip all over the place. Pretty slick. Try not to hit the electrified walls. Move quickly but carefully and get in the hole. Reaching the goal is pretty tough, and getting the clear medal is even tougher. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, Mhm. Hirap ah. Mahirap siya. Ah! Ah, there you go. That was amazing. My eyes couldn't even keep up. You twisted and weaved around those walls like it was nothing. Looks like part 2 is available now. Oh, looks like you've got at least 7 medals. Right, it's all set up. Introducing Speed Maze 2 Up and Down. Oh crap. The maze is shaped like a little differently in part 2. You'll be moving vertically and you'll really need to zig and also zag. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ah. $350? Are you serious here? Ah. 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 Sayang yun. Ah. Ah. Ang hirap. It's so difficult. Makukuha ko rin to. Ah. Ah, there you go. Nice. Sabi sa'yo eh. That was amazing. My eyes couldn't even keep up. You were winding up and down those passages like a yo-yo on a deadline. And there's part 3. Okay, 42 yung kailangan niya. So, hindi ko muna siya gagawin. Did you get all the stamps in Area C? The Joy-Con 2 R area yet? Yes, I got all of them. Yep, looks like they're all here. Good stuff. You can head on down. Go down the ladder to get to the next area. Area D. Watch your step. Oh, but before you head down, I have an important safety message to you, or for you. Regardless of how badly you may want to see the inside of hardware, like a game console or controllers, please do not disassemble any of it. It could be very dangerous to do so. Instead, you can safely observe the interior contents from the safety of this welcome tour. Oh, nice. Oh, so this is what the inside looks like. Area D, Joy-Con 2, right area. C button. Wow, what is this place? Joy-Con 2 chip. Home button. NFC touch point. It's pretty awesome that we get to see the circuit board. I can't find the rest of the stamps. Not sure I've looked under the ladder yet. The right image in the demo uses machine learning to make changes or images look clearer. Try stopping the model's rotation to take a close look. Even the blurry letters look clear. Oh wow, there's a spring on this side too. Plus button. Oh, you've got 4 medals there. I guess that means this is like open now. It's like about the super resolution. I don't know if you've heard of that. But that's what this is the attraction's about. Anyway, you want to try it out? It's a type of technology that makes fuzzy, unclear pictures sharp and focused, I think. And the detailed parts that aren't drawn in it. Ano? And the detailed parts that aren't drawn in, it guesses and makes them look all pretty and stuff. Ah, what else? Oh yeah, you'll get to see what the same picture looks like before and after. No. I think the inner parts of the R button, ZR button, and release buttons are somewhere around here. How do they all work? I fancied myself quite the golfer, but this is tough. Maybe I should try again. This minigame combines the gyroscope with the mouse. I wonder what the gameplay is like. The battery. If you want to go back to the previous area, I recommend using the X map. Just choose whichever exhibit you want to visit on the map and then press A. You'll move there in an instant. It's just that easy and super useful. HD Rumble 2. These parts can produce strong vibrations. Oh, I got them all. Looks like you've got at least one medal. I'll go ahead and open up the Speed Golf Beginner course. I don't suppose you're really into golf, are you? If you're up for a putt, you can use the Joy-Con 2 mouse controls to whack the ball around. First, line yourself up with the ball and determine the angle you need. Then, while holding down the button, slide the Joy-Con 2 controller to swing the club and put the ball into the hole. Oh, and scoring in this minigame is a little different from the real golf. It's based on speed, not the number of strokes. Would you like to play? Try it out. Okay. This exhibit requires mouse controls. Hmm. Try again. Ano ba yan? Hirap. Ah! Konti na lang. Ah! Ah. Ang layo. Okay. Try again. Oops. Masyado malakas. Layo. Nice. You sunk that putt so quickly. Looks like you found a good route. Part 2 is now available. Hey, you get any more clear medals yet? What? You have that many? Well, I still have more than you. Okay. This is a tech demo, not a minigame, but it's still a pretty cool experience. This HD Rumble 2 tech demo simulates balls rolling around. HD2 Rumble HD Rumble 2 is built into the both Joy-Con 2 left and Joy-Con 2 right. That means double the rumble. Furthermore, as the vibration moves from one side to another, it should feel as if the source of the rumble is moving around physically. Would you like to try the dual HD Rumble 2 demo? Yes. Okay, I have to use handhold mode for this. Oh gosh. But I'm streaming. Anyway, that's fine. Let's do some quiz. If you'd like to learn a little something about the mouse sensor, you've come to the right place. Here you can learn about how the mouse sensor lenses are customized Nintendo's mice of the past, and a few more interesting little factoids. Does that interest you? Yes. Great, here's Mouse Sensor Insights 2. Invisible light. The mouse sensor doesn't have the mouse sensor doesn't have just a camera. It also has a light. This invisible light, known as infrared light, is used to illuminate surfaces such as a table on your lap. Fun fact about this invisible light, it may become visible when viewed through a smartphone camera. The mouse sensor is equipped with an infrared light, and this light may become visible when viewed through a smartphone camera. Custom lens. A little tricky. Normally, a mouse's camera focuses so it can clearly reflect the immediate area. However, this is not the case for Joy-Con 2. This is because the height of the Joy-Con 2 changes slightly depending on if a strap is attached or not. Oh. This is enough to blur the focus, preventing the camera from capturing the surface clearly. So in order to focus with or without the strap, it includes a custom lens. The mouse sensor's lens is custom. Small sheets. Here on the Joy-Con 2 controllers, we applied two small sheets. These sheets are called mouse feet. Okay. These mouse feet make the Joy-Con 2 easier to slide around. Two small sheets on each Joy-Con 2 controller make them easier to slide around. Suddenly, it's a mouse. The Joy-Con 2 controller can function like a mouse when you stand it on a surface, such as a desk. It reverts back to the typical controller when you pick it up. You can experience this in games that support mouse controls. The console analyzes the data from the mouse, sensors, and accelerometer. It uses this data to check whether the Joy-Con 2 controller has been placed on a surface or if it's being held in the air. The home button supports mouse controls, so you can give it a try there. The Joy-Con 2 controller mouse controls can be activated simply by placing it on a flat surface, such as desk. Nintendo and mice. Long ago, Nintendo used to sell its own mice. There was the Super NES mouse in 1992, and the Nintendo 64 mouse exclusive to Japan in 1999. Incidentally, the mice of old used a ball which rolled around inside. Nowadays, mice are far easier to use. There's no need to roll balls all over the place. Huh. Thanks for taking the time to read all that. Now that you've read all the insights, you can now that you've read all the insights, you can now take a little quiz. Would you like to take the mouse controls, the mouse sensor insights 2 quiz? Oh my gosh, naantok na ako. Insights quiz, 5 questions. Mouse sensors, volume 2. Infrared light. The lens. Ay, di ko binasa yung question, sorry. What is the function of the two small sheets on the Joy-Con 2? So, to help it slide better. You can use the Joy-Con 2 as a mouse simply by placing it on a surface. How do you change it back to regular controller? Lift it off the surface. Question number 5. In which year did Nintendo release its very first mouse? 92. Done. Yes. Congratulations! You got them all right. I'm glad I could play a role in your mouse sensor education. There's more to the magnetic connectors than just strong magnets, you know. For instance, there's a tiny gap between the console and the Joy-Con 2. Well, what do you say? I'm interested. Great, then here's magnetic connector insights 2. Why attach with the buttons? When the Joy-Con 2 controllers connect to the Nintendo Switch 2 console, the magnets in the console's main body attract the SL and SR buttons. There are a couple of reasons for this. For one, it makes the Joy-Con 2 controllers more difficult to detach. The SL and SR buttons pop out ever so slightly when they're being pulled in by the magnets. This helps them detach snugly to the magnets. The SL and SR buttons have room to move a little in multiple directions. This makes them more difficult to detach, even if you try to wiggle them around. The SL and SR buttons have room to move, and the extra space helps them detach to the magnets, making them harder to detach. The magnets are thinly covered. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has hidden openings on it, like this one here. This gives the magnets room to stick out. The openings are covered with a sheet of material that's around 0.2 millimeters thick. The closer a magnet is to what it's attracted to, the stronger the force. That's why each one is covered with such a thin sheet. To create a stronger pull, the magnets are covered with thin sheets of material. Oh, they're just plastic. Why the gap? If you look closely at where the Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the console, you'll notice that there's a very narrow gap. That's actually a very important reason for this gap. It makes it harder to detach the Joy-Con 2. Without this gap, if you tried to twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers, the principle of leverage would make it easier to detach. Even the tiniest of gaps is there for a reason. Why? Ay, hindi, nabasa ko na yan eh. The magnetic connectors stay strong. These connectors on the Nintendo Switch 2 console are what connect the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the console. You may think they look a little flimsy at first, but you can rest assured that the connectors have been designed to be safely used for a long time. First of all, the colored parts of the Joy-Con 2 controllers slot firmly into the console. Do it again. The colored parts of the Joy-Con 2 controllers slot firmly into the console, while the connectors on the console and controllers loosely attach. This is still enough to connect them, however. As a result, even if you twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the console, force will first be applied to the colored parts of the controllers. Ah, okay. So it's not like... That's interesting. Even if you twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the console, force will first be applied to the colored parts of the controller. This makes it difficult to apply force to the actual connectors. Video shown for illustrative purposes only. What's more, even if you do forcefully twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the console, there's actually a little leeway for the connectors to move around. Oh, so it's not gonna break easily. Since the connectors move in a direction that they are twisted, it's harder to apply force to them. The connectors were designed with safe long-term use in mind, and their design makes applying force to them more difficult. Now that you're up to speed, you're ready for a quiz. Okay. Magnetic Connectors Volume 2, 4 questions. Question number 1. What happens to the SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 controllers when they're attached to the Nintendo Switch 2? Hala, ano to? They harden? Feeling ko mali ako dun. Roughly how thin It has to be 1 millimeter, right? Feeling ko I'm still wrong with that one. The gap between the console and the Joy-Con 2 controllers affects the controllers in what way? They become harder to detach. Feeling ko I had two mistakes. In what way is this connector the console fitted? Loosely. Feeling ko may mistake ako. Yeah. Difficult to detach. Alright, let's try that again. Feeling ko hindi ko magagets tong huli na to. Feeling ko I still have mistakes. Okay, I got them all right. Ilang oras na ba? Alam, mag-iisang oras na pala, guys. Ayun. So, ayun na nga, guys. Yan na muna ang feature for Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. For sure, magsistream ulit ako some other time. Ayun. Until next time. Ciao!